Can you hear us?
Yeah, we got you. Can you hear us?
There you go. Gotcha. Yeah.
Hey, how are you all?
Good. Doing great. How are you guys?
Man,
Good.
very good. If we got any better, we couldn't take it.
Look at Staci. She's got like a glow, almost like a halo look around her with that. What is it? The Christmas tree in the back? Look at that glow.
Yeah, we got the. Want me to unplug the tree?
No, it's the angel coming out.
Yeah.
To me.
That's what it is. There you go.
Whatever.
So how's things?
Yeah.
Man, things are good, buddy. Just work through the week and make signs on weekends, and that's pretty much everything right there.
Gotcha.
So what do you do for work?
Go ahead, babe.
I work for Cardinal Health. I'm a pharmacy consultant advisor on audits and where they lose money and that type of thing.
And I am a telephone man. I'm a telephone systems engineer, and I do fiber optic cabling.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
These are smart people. I don't know if we
I
can
know.
carry them.
No.
I was a blackjack dealer, and he's.
I make sawdust. Just like,
Hey.
yeah.
So we're just a couple of, I guess, hillbillies from Tennessee, really.
It
You know,
it sounds like you're educated though. We barely have a high school diploma between the two of us.
Oh, whatever.
see,
Okay, she's telling you to speak for yourself, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
See, I got my training while I was in the Army. I joined the Army out of high school. I mean, I barely graduated high school. And
Yeah, me too,
I went
but
off.
I did.
What's that?
I said I barely did, but I did.
Yeah, well, I barely made it.
You know how
They
I got
thought
my final A? Actually, it was the only A in anything I ever got. I had to take night school because I flunked American government. So the teacher, I guess he felt sorry for me towards the end of the year or semester or whatever. So he just told me to make him 2 pies.
Really?
I made him a lemon pie and I can't remember what else. And I got an A.
Well, it worked.
I could bake.
Whatever works.
That's
That's right.
capitalism.
Exactly.
Well, we've already gone into this. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves so everybody knows who we're talking to?
Well, we are Chad and Staci Burch.
I'm Staci.
Yeah, this is the Staci part of that. And I'm here to tell you, if there's anything posted on Facebook, it's by me. She don't get on there and talk.
Yeah.
She's even
He gets me in trouble.
she's even threatened to take her name off of it.
Funny.
But she's got top billing. Her name is first, right?
Yes.
That was him too.
Yeah. In case something goes wrong.
What's that?
In case something goes wrong.
Exactly. So they're not looking for me.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I turned the.
Hang on. She's messed something up here.
Uh-oh.
Where are you?
Still looks good from this end. We can see it.
There you go. We got it now.
Gotcha.
Well, my name is Chad, and wow, we what are you doing?
I was trying to turn it.
Oh my gosh!
Okay.
That sounds very familiar. He's always touching my computer and it's like, leave it alone.
I was trying to turn it up so we could hear you.
Yeah,
guys.
she minimized you. We lost you earlier. Then the big old box comes up. We couldn't see nothing.
Uh-oh.
Then, and I'm Chad. We met. I was a cable installer. I worked for the local cable company at the time, and then plus she is my old roommate's aunt, so I knew her.
Oh.
But I ended up doing a telephone install where she worked, and kind of hit it off after that. started talking and just went from there.
You didn't know when to stop, did you, Staci?
Oh, it's been trouble ever since.
Yeah.
But how long have you guys been married?
We got married in 17.
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years, but we've
Going
been
on 4.
we've been together almost 11.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So we kind of delayed and waited, and so, but now I got her, buddy. I ain't letting her go. She's mine forever.
Oh,
See?
cute. How cute.
Yeah. And we started doing signs. Well, we were doing the rustic furniture type deal, the little boxes and signs and decorations type stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then everybody in the area started doing that.
Oh, okay.
And then she had a pinched nerve in her neck, so she kind of, had to have surgery on her back, get a disc, get her spine fixed, basically.
Yeah.
And so I bought a little router, not a router, a little Dremel from Harbor Freight, and I made a Bible box out of an old barn wood from her grandfather's barn, and for her dad's Bibles. And that was like my first time carving. And just started doing that, and
He ain't stopped.
I'm not stopped. I started doing the Dremel. I was like, then I started, all right, how do I do this? And that's how, I think it's a lot of people, the way they come across jukeball.
Yeah. So have you always been into woodworking, or is that fairly new for you guys?
New, man. New. I couldn't nail 2 pieces of wood together a while back.
So what caused you to get into it? I mean, what made you just wanted to start trying it?
Be honest with you, Pinterest.
Really?
We were on Pinterest, and we seen some of the little whatnots and knickknacks that people were trying to sell.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I could make that. That doesn't look very complicated. And I tried it, and we did okay. I mean, we're definitely not millionaires from it.
Yeah.
Well, he found your videos, and I went to sleep with you playing, and I woke up with you playing.
Yep.
So,
I'm sorry.
I was like, we were sitting here one day, and I said, have we not watched that like 5 or 6 times?
Yeah, that's true. I was like, babe, I gotta learn. But before we go any further, Vicki, I want to thank you for donating to Lewis for the flag. Thank you so much. I'm sorry you didn't win.
That's all right. It was the point. It was the donation thing.
That was awesome. It made my day. I come home. I told Staci, I was like, did you see Vicki? She said she was going to donate.
She really did.
How much did you raise from that?
Altogether, it was almost $786.
Oh, that's great.
Wow. That's true.
Yeah. And I took the money over there before the drawing. I took the money over there, and man, I'm telling you what, man, I was crying. And but I don't know if you've seen the updates. I put an update just a little bit ago. He's in remission.
Wow.
How old is he?
5.
Wow.
Yeah, and it really was. They go to church with us.
Yeah.
It was really near or close to my heart because our grandson's 4.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't think of it, man.
Yeah.
So that's I told Staci, I said, I'm gonna do this and see what I can do.
Yeah.
And so I just thank you guys so much. It meant so much to me, and it meant so much to them too.
Oh.
Well, you're the one who did all the work, put it together. It was your idea. So
all I did was push some buttons on my phone.
That's terrific. So do you make a lot of flags still? Is that a normal thing for you?
Well, I'll tell you what, that got started by an accident. A buddy of mine made a flag for me.
Yeah.
And a lady who was wanting a flag I'd put up one of our pictures of her stuff, and it was in the background. And so she was like, "Oh, I want a flag like that." And so I called my buddy. I was like, "Hey, man, do you care, if I do this?" I didn't want to step on his toes or nothing,
Right.
And he's like, "Go for it, dude." And so they just sell.
Yeah, they do.
They do, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing it, but it seems everybody that I see doing it, they're selling them. It's just, I think there's a lot of patriotism in there.
Yeah.
And we could go into why, but I'll leave that for another time.
Good idea.
I agree.
All the time. I just was like, la, 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 la.
But, that's good. It's good because, when I was a kid, it was just naturally assumed that everybody was patriotic. They for the national anthem, they put their hands over their heart, they flew the American flag, even if it was just the 4th of July or whatever. Everybody, it was just what everybody was.
Yep.
And it's just it's too bad that we kind of got away from that, but I'm glad to see that there's a lot of patriotism out there now. So
it's
well, but
there's a lot of it here too. I mean, goodness, it's everybody. Flag, well, we're in a small town, Tennessee. I actually graduated. I had 17 people in my class when I graduated.
Really? Wow.
And
that was him. He went. I had a lot more than that.
She had 18.
No, I had hundreds.
I think in my graduating class there was almost 300. I worked at a school up here that had a graduating class of 3, and 2 of those 3 had their children with them as they walked across for their diploma.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're out in the boonies in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
There's a lot of issues out here, but
that's why we stayed home.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. We're in the boonies here in Tennessee.
We have very few paved roads, no stop lights, no grocery stores. We have Dollar General and a Family Dollar.
And then we have a
Sonic and a Subway.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it. That's
Oh,
it.
Man,
wow.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Cheap dates.
It's awesome.
So now what you guys do for a living, both your jobs, you guys live close to a big city where you go to work?
Yeah,
She works from home.
I work from home.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I drive an hour and a half to work every night. Yeah.
Got
And
it.
that's why I get home 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. It's just sometimes, especially now, I just now bought a generator to put some lights out in my shed.
Yeah.
But, you can't do nothing until I get home.
Yeah.
But I worked at a pharmacy before I started this job at home, and took me 10 minutes to get to work. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But so you've worked for home for quite a while then, even before this whole COVID thing?
Yeah, I've worked at home for 2 years now.
Oh, gotcha. That's
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah. And I praise God that I've had to work, so I've been able to work with my job. We do, like I said, we do telephones and cabling and stuff. So
Yeah.
His blessed me to continue to work through all this.
Yeah. Well, are you consider? Being as you're in communications, I would consider that your job might be essential, right? I mean.
Well, they say it. That's what they say. They told us in the beginning. They're like, okay, everybody's going to go work from home.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes.
Mhm.
And then Oh, no, I had cabling jobs that lasted months. I was out pulling cable and stuff. So I was like, man, I didn't get to stay home.
I was like, yay!
I stayed home one time, dude, and she ran me into the spare bedroom with the dogs.
I'm on the phone all day long, and he talks so loud.
Yeah.
Everybody could hear
But
everything.
yeah,
he said.
these guys talk loud. Eric and Dave is really loud, but Dave can't really hear very well. Matter of fact, hardly at all. So Eric's used to talking to his dad, and his dad answers him like Eric's deaf, and I just have to cover my ears and go in the other room.
I fell asleep on the couch and started sleeping. She's like, you're snoring too loud. You gotta go outside.
I was like, I can't have my customers hearing you snore. Stop.
That's funny.
So tell me about your sign business then. What kind of, I know you're making flags. What are you doing as far as signs? Are you doing anything in specific, anything in particular?
But most of the time I do, just right now I got a real estate lady who wants me. I've been making signs for her.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing those when they close the houses. I got that idea from you.
Right.
And that worked out really well.
Yeah, she's ordered quite a bit. Then a lot of times I don't have a lot of time to make like stock signs right now. So a lot of times it's just by someone who wants a sign. I'll put one together for them.
Yeah.
You know, I've done some businesses. A guy at church, he does excavating. Actually, you showed that on the sign card of the day once.
Did I?
Yeah. I did that.
Uh-huh.
And a photography lady, she does photography, and I done a spa one. So yeah, right now it's just by order because it's hard to get a lot of time to do the stock, just a whole bunch of signs made up.
He's had a lot of business
out there.
What's that?
How are you getting your signs out there for people to see them? Are you going to the businesses?
No, actually, the excavating sign, they go to church with us. And I just went up to him and said, hey, Gary, I want to make you a sign for your business.
Yeah, but most of it you put on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook yard sales and stuff.
We went to a restaurant. He took one of the signs he made.
That was an idea from you.
In with him and set it on our table, and our waitress bought it actually.
Oh, see?
Then she got her money back for the tip.
Terrific. That's great.
Yeah.
But it worked, you know.
Now, Staci, are you doing any of the woodworking stuff? Or are you in a support role or what?
I'm support.
Very little support.
I make sure everything is even.
Yeah, dude, when I lay a sign out, the words are going up at an angle, they're crossing, it looks like a big X, and she's like, you can't do that.
Yeah. But that's good.
So,
you know, that's constructive criticism with love. You know, not just, you know, there's times I'll walk in, I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not very often, but you know, you feed off each other, and getting another person's perspective who will tell you honestly without criticizing or something else. And that's one thing that I love about the Minions is you can put something out there and anybody's going to jump in and help you out, you know?
Yeah. Yes. That group. I love that group.
Getting a different perspective. And my signs got better when I started getting Vicky's perspective. I wanted her, you know, get a woman's perspective on it. Does this look right this way, or would this be better over here, or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
You know, she wouldn't admit it, but she's always had kind of a bit of an artistic ability. She would never admit that, but I knew that she had that. So when she came home from the job, and I was able to get her perspective on stuff, my signs got better, just simply because of, you know, having a different set of eyes.
And because I'm always right.
That's right. And she helps me.
Dad?
She helps. She
You got a little-
helps me in the designs. Like someone want to sign in, and I'll throw something together, and I'm like, "Hey, babe, what do you think about this?" She's like, "No, that looks stupid. Fix it." You know, "No, I don't like that font. You need to fix that." Or, you know, she's like, "That I just don't like that at all." So a lot of times I'm, you know, 4 or 5 times trying to get a sign designed before she agrees with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, like me, Eric likes straight, like the Clarendon font, the straight with the little feet and all that crap. I don't like those. I like something with a little more bubbly, you know, something. If it's for a woman, I like something that's more girly rather than
more of a flowing type of script or something. Yeah. Yeah, that girly crap. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's more of a, she likes the big, bold, straight ones, and to me, I like the funny ones, the comical ones. But you know, when I'm making a sign for a lady, or you know, like the female business, I go for the loop-de-loops and hoop-dees and
Some of it just has too many loops, and
it's not readable.
no, you don't even know what it's saying.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it has to be a mixture of having some style to it, but also be readable. That drives me nuts when I see signs, and she can tell you for the last 50 years, I look at signs wherever I go, and I can see letters upside down or something that just doesn't look right. It's like, you know, you're right next to the sign, you can't even read what it says because they tried to be so fancy that they just lose the whole functionality of the sign. It's just stupid, in my opinion.
We went to Las Vegas one time. This wasn't too long ago, like maybe last summer before all this garbage. But we went to Vegas for something. I can't remember what it was. I think it was, we went up to Andrews because there's this huge building with these neon light letters that are
it was huge.
Huge. Yeah. These letters were 4 foot tall and whatever, and the big old sign on it. And Eric looks at it and goes, "They spent all that money and they still put their N upside down."
Yeah.
You know? And it's true, they did. It was very obvious.
These letters had to cost them $1,000 a piece.
Yeah.
I mean,
wow.
Right down.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yeah. Anyway,
or
he'll
walk into an office, a doctor's office or something, and he's straightening pictures. I'm like, oh my God.
I'll be the one making them crooked.
Yeah, he's straightening them. We'll go to somebody's house. He's straightening their pictures. I'm like,
I'll wait till they walk out of the room, and then I'll go over there and fix it. Anyway.
I take my finger, I'll bump them. If we go to the doctor's, man, I'm prowling through the drawers. What do they got in here?
I'm kind of that way too. Yeah. I'm in the waiting room. They're making me wait in the waiting room. I want to check out their stock and see what they got in the drawers and the, you know, in the cup.
That's right, dude. I will make a balloon out of the gloves.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that. So, how long have you been doing signs? How long have you been doing signs, Chad?
Probably maybe 2 years. I get a year and a half, roughly.
Yeah, you were doing them last Christmas.
Yeah.
So a year.
Well, actually, routing signs probably about a year. I was making the circles with the letter or initial in the middle of the circle, and I was using a jigsaw for that, and those went pretty good too. But I didn't like using the jigsaw.
Yeah.
That much.
Eric doesn't like it either.
Yeah. Not much of a jigsaw or a scroll saw guy, but
I wasn't. Yeah, the scroll saw, dude. Oh my goodness, it was ridiculous. And now it just collects dust.
Yeah, I'm terrible with the scroll saw.
I made paper dolls for my granddaughters with the wood was like that hardboard. Those were the dolls, and then the clothes I made.
Oh, with the
I
scroll
used
saw.
Scroll saw.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I'll never do it again, but I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't blame you.
So I would say that, you know, generally speaking, the first year or two, you're getting your name out, and all year long, where it's really going to show up is at Christmas time, because then people that's going to be your busiest time of year. But you know, the first 2 or 3 years is just trying to get your name out there as much as possible, And then when it really is, it's going to show up is at Christmas time, because there'll just be a lot of people say, oh yeah, that's a great idea. And you guys should think about, we haven't talked about this lately too, is gift certificates. Then we got that idea from my sister, actually having somebody they can buy a gift certificate, for their family member or their friend, and give that gift certificate away. And then those people can go after Christmas and get whatever they want.
Right, that's a good idea.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
you can download. Go to Google and look for free gift certificates, and you can print up all kinds of them. Free.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at that. That's a good idea, though. I was thinking some coupons or something, but I was like, I don't know about coupons.
Yeah, we sell a lot of gift certificates through the website, so you can go through the website, buy gift certificates, and then they can, shop online on the website.
Yeah.
But
I haven't. I just thought of this. I haven't seen it on a Facebook marketplace or anything. But you could actually sell gift certificates through there. If people are looking for gift ideas, they might be able to pick out a sign for John and Judy. They could certainly, get a nice gift certificate for $25, $30, $40, whatever it is. And then John and Judy later on can come back to you guys and get the sign made.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll look into that.
Yeah, especially the closer it gets to Christmas and the timing, it's like there's no way it can get done before Christmas and shipped to whoever or whatever.
Right.
But they can print up a gift certificate or, or you print up one, send it to them and.
Yeah. Put it in nice.
That is a good idea, because I had a tell lady, she messaged me last night wanting a flag made by Christmas, and with work and I would only do it on weekends, on Saturday and after church on Sunday, and plus, so I'm kind of booked right now with others, and I actually had to tell her, I can't promise you I can get this by Christmas.
But the gift certificate thing would be an alternative.
That would have been. Yeah, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect if I could have said, but here, we'll sell you a gift certificate. They could bring it after Christmas.
There you go. Yeah. See, call her back.
Call her back.
I'll message her back too, for real. That's a good idea. Thank you.
Just thought of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, my mind is working.
There you go, buddy. Woo!
That's one for me.
Don't expect nothing else for the rest of the week.
So, you guys both born and raised in Tennessee, or you come from someplace else?
She was.
Yeah, I've been a Tennessean all my life. He's a northerner.
Well, I migrated to Tennessee when I was in the 4th grade. Me and my mom and my sister.
Yeah.
We migrated south.
Yeah, we haven't spent hardly any time in Tennessee, but I've driven through there, and man, it's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. So, have you got a lot of hunting and fishing and stuff around where you guys are at?
Oh yeah. I was never a big hunter or a fisherman. I mean, I know how to do it and I've done it, but it's just not something I was always interested in. But everybody around here does it: deer hunting and fishing and
wild turkeys.
Turkeys, my brother-in-law is a big rabbit hunter, so he goes out, hunts rabbits.
Yeah.
He's like Elmer Fudd for real.
Yeah. That's a big niche, by the way. The hunters, one of our guys, Bob Hatch up in Maine, he makes a lot of trophy signs for people that there's their biggest hunt, their biggest bear or biggest deer or buck or elk or whatever, and then puts a picture on there and then a date and all the specifics. And he sells them like crazy. Oh, it's huge. He sells a lot of those. So if you're in an area where there's a lot of hunting and fishing going on, and guys spend a lot of money on that, the guys and gals, but I think if the guys spend a lot of money on their hunting gear and fishing gear and all that, and that might be a niche to go after. Throw something out there on Facebook and see what happens.
Yeah. Actually, right out the road from us, there's a bait and tackle store. They tag deers and stuff. So
Yeah.
she's actually brought it up, you know, hey, make a sign and take it out there and see what you can do.
Yeah.
I just haven't yet.
Yep. Yep. That's an idea. All right, boys
Yeah.
and girls, I think we're going to wrap this up. So I think Vicky always asks a question at the end, or not.
As long as it's not too hard.
No, I just like to know what you guys would say to somebody that's looking into, maybe they've seen the videos, maybe they've seen another sign carver and they are thinking about doing it. What would your advice to them be?
Patience. And don't be in a hurry, because a lot of times with me, and I still do, and I get in a hurry trying to carve it and make it. I've got to get it done like now, but patience, and
Yeah.
that's about the best thing I can do.
Oh,
You know, and you don't have to have the top of the line. I'll be honest with you. You don't have to have the top of the line tools. You don't need all DeWalt's and.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a miter saw from Harbor Freight. My table saw is from Harbor Freight.
Yep.
I bought the trim router from Harbor Freight at the beginning, and that's what I use. I mean,
Right.
That's good practice. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I tell people that all the time. Don't spend a lot of money on tools until you know whether you even like it or not. I mean,
Yep.
it doesn't make sense. You want
Yep.
to have, there are certain things that you want to do, but you know, you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on stuff if you don't really even know if you're going to like it. Anyway,
Nah,
so,
it's all.
yeah, I guess, well, that's it. We appreciate it, you guys.
Well, thank you,
We
and I'm
appreciate
so
you
glad we got
all.
to talk to you guys. It's been, I loved it.
You're his hero.
Yes, you're my hero. I'm going to get a shirt and a hat eventually. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we got him.
We got them when you want them. But
All right.
thank you guys so much. It's been a real pleasure. I know everybody's going to get a kick out of this.
Yeah.
And thank you all. God bless and have a good night.
All right.
All right, you
too.
guys.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
Well, hopefully
Bye.
we'll do this again.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.